Hello everyone, welcome to Empower channel. Watch the video Yoga for Beginners. Please subscribe, enable notification. Thank you and watch the video. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Bhuvasvaha Tattvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Sambhavam Sudhamim Pustivam Purvarusam Kivandana Mrityo Mokshaya Mamata. Bhastrika Pranayama. In Sanskrit, Bhastrika means bellows. This exercise is characterized by the continual exhalation of breath, producing a sound similar to that of blacksmith bellows. It is combination of Kapalabhati and Ujjaini. Bhastrika is most beneficial of all the kumbhakas. How to do? Sit in Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, keep the body erect. Slowly inhale through the nostril. Then exhale quickly and forcefully through the nostrils. Immediately inhale with force. Continue this forceful rapid exhalation, inhalation, continuing up to 10 breaths. At the end of the 10 breaths, a final exhalation is followed by the deep inhalation and slow exhalation. This is one round of Bhastrika Pranayama. Take few normal breaths after this round before starting another round. Complete 3 rounds of Bhastrika Pranayama. It increases the gastric fire, improves the appetite, it destroys the pelvis, and it beneficial in the case of asthma. It gives the temporary warmth to the body. Vessels are purified by the Bhastrika. Lungs become stronger as heart and the mind gets a pure oxygen, gets become healthy. Blood purifies by the Bhastrika. Poisonous, harmful toxins are thrown out of the body. Bhastrika sharpens the intellect and increase the decision-making power. Limitation. Bhastrika Pranayama should not be practiced during the ear infection. Persons suffering from the heart problems, high blood pressure, vertigo, stomach ulcer should not be practiced this pranayama. Kapalabhati Pranayama. Kapala is considered a kriya, a cleaning practice which cleans the frontal brain. In Sanskrit, Kapala means skull and the Bhati means science. The Kapala helps to improve the functions of the organ located in the skull. Sit straight in Padmasana or Vajrasana. Take deep breath through the nostril. Exhale forcefully in such a way that lower abdomen is contracted to expel out the air. Inhale passively without making any effort. Do not make effort to inhale. Air will enter into the body through the passive inhalation. This is one stroke of Kapalabhati. Begin with 20 strokes at a time. This one round. One can practice 1 to 3 rounds in practical season. Gradually increase the stroke 1 round. Benefits: it stimulates the nerves in the abdominal region, tones the abdominal muscles, and improves the digestion. Kapalabhati expels more carbon dioxide than other waste gases from the lungs than the normal breathing does. It improves the heart and lungs capacity and therefore good for asthma. It improves the blood circulation throughout the body. It energizes the body and removes the lethargy. Limitation: those suffering from cardiovascular problems, high blood pressure, hernia, vertigo, and gastric ulcer complaint should avoid practicing Kapalabhati. Inhalation should be passive and short, while exhalation should be forceful. Do not move the chest or shoulder during the exhalation. Sukshma Vyayama, flexibility exercise for the legs, fingers, folding front and back, ankles forward and backward, and rotating clockwise and anti-clockwise, knee tapping, thighs slapping, chakki chalana clockwise and anti-clockwise. Bhaya Pranayama, Moola Bandha, Udyana Bandha, Jalandhar Bandha. The benefits: awakens the Kundali, cures the piles, eliminates the constipation, cures the thyroid, tonsil, digestion improves. Limitation: person suffering from hernia, high blood pressure, heart disease, intestinal ulcer should not practice these bandhas. Agnisara Kriya. It is considered as the yogic Kriya. In Sanskrit, Agni means fire and Sara means essence. This Kriya regulates the essence of fire, which is supposed to be located in the navel region. This practice regulates the functioning of abdominal organ. Agnisara Kriya can be performed sitting or standing position. Agnisara Kriya. Sit in Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana. Keep the hands on the thigh above the knee. Exhale completely. Bend the knees. Exhale, empty the lungs as much as possible. Lean slightly forward. Contract and expand the abdominal muscle rapidly for as long as comfortable while retaining the breath outside. Ujjayi Pranayama. How to do? Sit in the position of Padmasana or Siddhasana. Close the mouth. Contract the lower part of the tongue and the glottals. Inhale rapidly and deeply through both the nostrils. Fill the lungs with up to the brim. Then practice Kumbhaka as much time as possible. Then close the right nostril with the right thumb and slowly exhale through the left nostril. While exhalation expands the thoracic cage, this makes the faint sobbing sound as the glottis are closed. Benefit: this pranayama reduces the heat of the head, and cures the asthma, tuberculosis, and other diseases of the lungs. It kindles the gastric fire and activates the digestive system, respiratory system, and nervous system. This pranayama reduces the palpitation, which gives relief to the high blood pressure. This pranayama removes all the weakness of the body, makes the face attractive. This pranayama cures hydrocele. This pranayama supplies plenty of oxygen to the body, so the disease of the heart, lung is cured. The aspirant who practice the Ujjayi never suffer from cough, indigestion, enlargement of spleen, fever, and disease of the nervous system. Anuloma Viloma Pranayama, alternative nostril breathing. It is called Anuloma because alternative nostrils are used for each inhalation exhalation. One inhalation through the left nostril, then exhalation through the right nostril. Then order is reversed by inhalation through the right nostril and exhalation through the left nostril. This pranayama is called Nadisodhana pranayama and if it is performed with kumbhaka holding the breath. How to do Anuloma Viloma pranayama? Sit in the position of Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, Sukhasana. Keep the body erect and place the hands on the respective knee. Raise the right hand and place the right thumb on the right nostril and close it. Inhale slowly through the left nostril. Close the left nostril by ring finger and little finger and exhale through the right nostril. Now inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril and thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. This one round Anuloma Viloma. Repeat in 10 times. Benefits. It calms the mind and improves the concentration. It improves the functioning of all the cells of the body by providing them sufficient oxygenated blood. It purifies the blood. It improves the blood supply to the brain. It helps to regulate the blood pressure. It helps in managing the stress by reducing the anxiety. Limitation. In the beginning, retention of the breath should be avoided. High and low blood pressure and heart disease person should avoid practicing kumbhak. After this practice, follow the set rhythm ratio 1:2:2 for the exercise, which means 4 seconds for inhalation, 8 seconds for retention of the breath, and 8 seconds for the exhalation. Sukshma Vyayama, flexibility exercise for the legs, finger, folding front and back, ankles, folding forward and backward, rotating the ankles clockwise and anti-clockwise, knee folding fast and thigh folding, and chakki chalana clockwise and anti-clockwise. Butterfly, sit in the position, fold the legs, hold with the hands and start vibrating your thighs as fast as possible. Count of 25 to 50 and bend forward, touch your toes with your forehead. Flexibility exercise for the hands finger, raise your hand right in front of that and twist your fist clockwise, anti-clockwise. Hold your hand from the forearm, then rotate your shoulders clockwise and anti-clockwise. Shoulders rotating again, left and right. Raise your hand over the head, give an extension, full extension to your body. Do it 3 times. Hold your fist and give a left right spinal cord flexibility, side bending. Neck exercise, forward pressing, backward pressing, side pressing, left, side pressing, right. Neck movement, backward, forward, backward, forward, left side, right side, left side, right side. Rotate your head, neck, left side, right side, left side, right side. Rotate in the clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction, the neck movements. Brahmari Pranayama. Brahmari means the black bee. While practicing this pranayama, the sound produced through the nostril similar to the buzzing of black bee. How to do? Sit in Padmasana, close your eyes, close the ear with the ear flap and use the finger to close with gently. While inhaling, make the sound humming gently, smoothly like buzzing bee in your throat. Hold the breath for as much time as possible and exhale through the nostril. Benefits: the practice of Brahmari delights the mind. Brahmari helps to curing the disease of the throat and bring the sweetness to the voice.
Udgir.
Omkara Pranayama. How to do? Sit in Padmasana, take deep breathing and exhaling produce a sound as a A, O, M in 1:1:2 ratio. Meditation is a yogic practice by which the mind becomes still and relaxed. Our mind always remains active and never takes rest. All kind of thoughts and emotions negatively affect it, and as a result, mind becomes disturbed. In order to pacify and relax the mind, it is to be still. For pacifying and relaxing the mind, meditation is very effective practice. The meditation involves focusing on single point, which could be breathe, a mantra, a word, or object. Start meditating for few minutes only, and later on, benefits: it gives a deeper relaxation, it lowers heart rate and blood pressure, it slows the respiration rate, it helps to reduce the stress, it helps in managing emotions. Janusirasana. It resembles Paschimottanasana. In this, one leg is extended. Place the left heel pressing hard near the left groin. Keep the right leg stretched and straight. Hold the right foot with the left hand. Exhale and lower the head. Place the forehead and chin on the knee. Benefits: it kindles the gastric fire and helps the digestion, cures the kidney troubles, awakens the kundalini, removes the sluggishness and weakness. Paschimottanasana. Sit on the floor with the legs stretching front. Bend trunk forward and hold the feet with the thumbs and first and middle finger. Exhale and bend lower the trunk so that head rests on the knees. Benefits: excessive fat around the abdomen reduce, tone up the intestine, improves the digestion. Cradle pose or Indolasana. This stretch will help to creating expansion of hamstring of the legs. The Vakrasana. In this asana, upper body up to straight and the spine and back muscles are stretched. How to do? Sit on the floor, left leg is stretched and right leg bent. Place side of the left leg knee. Keep the left hand on the left knee and right hand on the waist. Turn back and keep the trunk straight. Remain for a while and repeat with the other side by changing the leg position. Benefits: reduce the abdominal waist pain, cures the constipation, abdominal alignments.
Good morning. How are you? Honey, my regards to your family also.
Mandukasana. This asana position resembles as a frog. Place the legs backward, feet touch each other. Stretch the knees and place the hands in between. Trunk should be straight, look straight and breathe normal. Benefits: reduce the weight of the thighs, hip and abdomen. Strengthen the lower part of the loins. Stimulates the digestive system. It has got three variants. Asakasana. Start in Vajrasana posture, kneeling. Relax your torso forward over the thighs. You can bring your knees a little apart if this makes more comfortable for you. For Sasak, the Hare stretch your arms out right in front of you like a ears of the Hare. For the Balasana, a child pose, bring the hands back behind the hips in the way you may see child or baby sleeping. The benefits: relaxation. Marjariasana, cat stretch pose. Sit with the bent knees and erect spine and focus on fixed point head. While inhaling, raise the head towards the sky and curve back downward, concave curve. While exhaling, bring the head down and raise your back into the convex curve. Hold 5 to 10 seconds as per your comfort and relax. Benefits: it improves the flexibility of the neck, shoulder and spine. Precaution: avoid if knee pain, arthritis and back pain. Mayurasana. In Sanskrit, Mayura means peacock. This asana is straight plane with the forearm as a lever. When this asana is performed, the body assumes the posture of which resembles a peacock. Benefits: it increases the power of digestion, prevents the diabetes, strengthens the muscles, prevents the obesity, removes the fat on the abdomen, enhances the equilibrium of the body. Bhujangasana. In Sanskrit, Bhujanga means serpent. In the pose of Bhujanga, one is imitates cobra and foot fully expanded. How to do? Lie on the floor, face downward. Place the palms on the ground underneath the shoulders. Slowly raise the head and trunk like a hood of a serpent. Bend the spine backward. Stretch the feet backward. Toes touches the ground. Hold breathe. Hold this position for 6 to 8 seconds. Exhale and bring the head to its original position. Chin touches the chest. Benefits: it removes the spinal pain, other spinal disorder, removes the abdominal pain. Ardha Salbhasana. Salabha in Sanskrit word for locust. While performing, body resembles as locust. When performed with one leg, it is called Ardha Salbhasana. Benefits: it gives twist backward to the spine, develop and remaining lower part of the trunk, cures the lumbar pain, reduce the excessive fat around the knee, thigh and waist abdomen. Purna Salbhasana. This asana performed with both the legs raised together. Benefits: it reduces and prevents the fat on the abdomen, strengthens the abdomen, thighs and leg muscles, tone up the abdomen organs, gallbladder, stomach, the spleen, bladder. Dhanusasana. Dhanusa means bow. The hands are used like a bowstring to pull the head, trunk and legs up, and posture resembles bent bow. Benefits: it gives the good massage to the abdomen and cures the constipation, cures the spinal hump, rheumatism of the legs, knees and hands, reduce the fat, activate the intestine, and increase the digestive power, improve the respiration. Makarasana. Makara means crocodile. The body assumes the shape of crocodile floating in the water. Benefits: eradicate the fatigue, gives the relaxation to all the part of the body, respiration improves, tone up the Pad Chakrasana, leg rotation. The benefit: good for hip joint and tackling obesity, tone up the abdomen and spinal muscles. Pad Sansalasana, that is cycling. The benefit: strengthen the abdominal and lower back muscles, good for hip and knee joints. It massages the abdominal organ, helpful in reducing the excessive weight on abdomen. Uttana Padasana. In this asana, both the legs are lifted and lower together. Benefit: reduce the excess fat in the abdomen ties, tone up the pancreas, improves the digestion, cures the constipation. Abdominal muscles are strengthened. Benefits for pain in the thigh, loin, backache. Rejuvenate spine nerves and brain cells. Pavan Muktasana. This asana gives relief from the excessive wind in the belly. This asana can be performed by raising one leg or both the legs. How to do? Lie flat on the back, keep the heels both legs together. Inhale deeply, bend the knees towards the stomach. Hold it with the both hands. Raise the head above the ground, bring the chin closer to the knees and touch the kneecap. Exhale and press the muscles of the abdomen with the thigh. Keep the stomach pressed till the breath suspended. Then slowly begin inhale while stretching out the leg. Benefits: best
लोग किधर गए?
Navukasana. The final stage of this asana body resembles boat. Keep the legs together, lie flat on the back, both hands will touch the body, arms will face the ground. Lift both the legs together, lift the torso, head and body. Hold this position for 15 to 20 seconds, then return gradually to the original position. Benefits: digestive system gets efficient, reduce the belly fat over the time. Vilomasana. This is also called as Viparita Karni Mudra. Viparita Karni means to make the body stands ups and down. Benefits: kindles the gastric fire, makes the eyes brighter, cures the swelling in the leg, makes the voice sweet and melodious. Sarvangasana. This is one of the most important asana. All the part of the body is exercised. Benefit: make the thyroid healthy, tone up the blood circulation, respiratory and digestive system, preserve the elasticity of the spine, youth is preserved, reduce the fat around the stomach and waist. Postures resembles plow. Sanskrit word hala means plow. Benefits: nourishes the spine column, nervous, and makes the spine flexible, elastic, become agile and alert, eliminates the lumbar pain, sprain. Vartulasana. This asana variation of halasana. In this, body takes the shape of the circle. Benefits: reduce the fat around the loins, gives all the benefit of halasana and sarvangasana. Sirsasana. Sirsa means head. This asana is headstand pose. This asana is called the king of asanas. Benefits: the balancing power of the body improves the heart functioning. Blood circulation to the entire body improves. Body gets into the good shape, improves the memory and awakens the Kundalini Shakti. Savasana. This asana useful for meditation, pranayama and japa. This asana precedes other asana, can be done intervals and at the end. It relaxes the muscles and blood vessels. Though this asana looks simple, it is most difficult to master. Benefits: postures, meditation can be coordinated. This asana relaxes all the part of the body, helps to cure the insomnia, high and low blood pressure, indigestion, gives the relief to heart trouble and mental stress and strain.
विश्वदेवाय शान्ति ब्रह्मशान्ति सर्वं शान्ति शान्तिरेव सामा शान्तिरेवि ॐ शान्ति शान्ति हिरण्यगर्भाय नमः ॐ मरुताय नमः ॐ आदित्याय नमः ॐ सवित्रे नमः ॐ अर्काय नमः ॐ भास्कराय नमः Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Simhasana. This asana also called as a Bhairav asana. Benefits: useful for increasing the memory power, cures the tonsillitis, throat, voice trouble, improve the respiratory system. Asana. This yoga relieves the stress, boosts the immunity, fight the depression, eventually makes the people cheerful and good mood. It gives the positive energy which helps the people to connect. Om Shanti. And that comes to the end of this video. Please like this video, do subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy.